Hello, it's Stu here from Audio Plugin Guy, and this is the weekly video that we do, that I do, and it's called Audio Plugin Guy News and Deals. Welcome. Hello, how you doing? You good? Good, I'm glad you're good. Okay. Yes, so no special guests this week. Last week I had my baby boy with us because I was left holding the baby, as they say. But today he's off with mama and the other boys at nursery. And I'm all alone, so we've got peace and quiet and a bit of time to just, chill out and do this in a proper professional way. I should really generally do. So anyway, still rambling, but anyway, here we go. Should we start with a bit of news? Okay, so we've actually got a bit of kind of plugin news this week, a bit of industry news. First of all, I suppose if we're talking about plugins, we're also talking about DAWs, and Ableton has released Live 11 just as of, actually not this week, but fairly recently. So Ableton Live 11 is now available, and that includes some extra new stuff: comping, link track editing, MPE support, expression view, all this kind of fancy stuff, a few new devices. If you're an Ableton user, then make sure that you are up to date. And is it a free upgrade? I don't know if there's a release. Oh yeah, here we go. So Ableton Live is available, and it's $99 USD for live intro, $449 for standard, and $749 for the live suite. But existing Ableton Live owners should log in to check your upgrade pricing. So there you go. That's Ableton is shooting up there, doing good stuff. I did see an FL Studio update as well, I think. So maybe they've got some new stuff as well, but I don't know. So maybe that'll be next week's news. The other big news for musicians is that SoundCloud have introduced this thing called fan-powered royalties, and the theory being that people who pay for the Pro subscription, their money gets distributed more fairly to the people that the music they're actually listening to, the people that make the music they're actually listening to. So if you're an artist and you've got music on there, and you have to be a Pro member, so you're not going to get paid unless you're already a Pro. Can't remember what it's called, but you've got to pay to get paid, of course. But anyone else who's paying, if they spend a lot of time listening to your stuff, then you'll get a bigger percentage of their subscription fee than all the other artists, which is a different kind of model to Spotify and other types of streaming services, and it's quite interesting for anyone who's using SoundCloud and has a paid account and gets lots of listens, might get a bit of money. Personally, I'm more of a Bandcamp kind of guy. I like to, I listen to stuff on Spotify, I find new artists on there, but then I pretty much always go to Bandcamp and just buy their albums. In fact, today is Bandcamp Friday, which means all the money that you spend goes directly to the artist if you're buying stuff from Bandcamp. So if you are, like me, a bit of a Bandcamp fan, I tend to do this every month and have a bit of a binge, so I'll be getting on Bandcamp later, checking my wish list and spending a few pounds on music and letting the money go straight to the artist, which is great. So yeah, that's the news, the newsy news. So I actually got some news for you this week, which is good. I hope you enjoyed that. We've also got coupons, of course, as always. This week's Audio Plugin Guy exclusive discount coupon is for, and I'm going to pronounce it properly, I actually asked them, it is Caelum Audio, that's spelled C-A-E-L-U-M and pronounced Caelum Audio. They've got Tape Pro, 30% off Tape Pro with the code APGTP30. So I'm actually going to include that code in the top 5 website page, the top 5 deals of the week list, and I'll post it in the Deals and Freebies Facebook group for everyone. But yeah, just so you know, and I'm going to write it across the bottom of the screen there or here, wherever it turns up, APGTP30, and that will get you Tape Pro from Caelum Audio with a 30% discount, which is nice, isn't it? And on top of that, last week's coupon has been extended by another week. Oh, so the Caelum Pro one, that ends on March 19th. Yeah, so you got 2 weeks to pick that up. And last week's, I messed up a little bit because I forgot to share it in the group like I always should do. So I tell you about it in the video, and there's only a couple of hundred people watch this, and then there was like 40,000 people in the Facebook group who I probably should tell about it as well, and I forgot to tell them about last week's until yesterday. So they've extended it just to give everyone an extra chance to use it. So this is for Deep Data Loops, and Deep Data Loops are giving you 50% off anything you buy from their store. That's all kind of samples, loops, presets, the construction kits, all that kind of stuff, with the code Audio Plugin Sales. all one word, audio plugin sales at deepdataloops.org. And again, I'll drop the link in the description and on the page. And so you got two exclusive things you can get thanks to Audio Plugin Guy and these lovely developers and resellers and all these lovely people who love to just make stuff and sell it to you to make music, which is great, isn't it? Deep Data Loops, Kylum Audio. Take a deep breath. So there you go. That's the news. That's the coupon. Should we get down and check out the old deals of the week? Yeah, top 5 deals of the week. Okay, let me just pop across here and pop down in the corner. So yeah, this is a poll that we run in our Audio Plugin Deals and Freebies group. We've got over 40,000 members in there, and every week we ask them what they think the best deals are this week. And yeah, and we get some great results. We get some funny entries, of course, some people making jolly little funny entries, but generally what we get is a pretty solid list of great deals that are recommended by a number of people. So make sure you're in the group, make sure you're checking that out every week and contributing. Thanks to everyone who does vote and add things to the list. And this is what we've got this week. A lot of good freebies this week. So it's a week for freebies. So number 1 is the latest Spitfire Labs instrument, and these are free instruments that run in their Labs player. Labs player? I suppose it's a player, but anyway, they're free instruments. You have to download the player, but all the instruments are free. And this week they've got a Majestic pipe organ. There's a little video there, so that's quite cool if you want to do some like kind of churchy stuff. Number 2 is Wavebox from Audio Thing, and that's free with any purchase from Plugin Boutique. That's the new one this month. Yeah, they're pretty good those, aren't they? You know, and especially if you're someone who buys quite regularly in the sales on Plugin Boutique, then you can pretty much pick up some kind of freebie every month. And this month, it is this Wavebox from Audio Thing. So yeah, go pick that up with something else in the sales at Plugin Boutique and do some distorting. Number 3 is one of my favorites, as you know, because I never stop talking about them, is Kilohertz. And this is, again, a Plugin Boutique, and it's Multipass, which is their multi-band snap-in host, for $29. It's normally $99. Plugin Boutique have done an advertising campaign sharing a code which will get that down to $29, or is it 70% off, something like that. And yeah, so yeah, Multipass is great. It's a host, so it doesn't come with all the effects modules, although there are some for free, and of course, like, you may own a bunch of them already, but you can basically split the incoming signal in Multipass and put your effects chains on it. It comes with a load of presets, I think about 200 presets for all kinds of cool stuff, so it's essentially 200 multi-band effects in one, and yeah, and they all work regardless of what effects modules you own, and that's a crazy low price. Yeah, $29. You'd be daft not to get it. And there's other presets flying around, and you can always start collecting and picking up the actual effects modules in the sales and stuff. But yeah, that is $29 for Kilohertz Multipass with the code PBMultipass from Plugin Boutique. That was number 3. Number 4 is another freebie, and this is obviously Plugin Boutique have set a precedent, and ADSR are following suit with their own free with any purchase, or FWAP, as I call it occasionally. And it's also Audio Thing, so Audio Thing are putting it about a bit, aren't they? They are giving you valves for free with any purchase at ADSR. So as with Plugin Boutique, now you can go along to ADSR and you can see if there's anything you want to pick up there and just chuck this valves in your basket and get it for free with your purchase. So there you go, that's two free Audio Things plugins this week, just for nothing. And well, you know, it's not for nothing, is it? So we know, we're not stupid, we know if you buy something to get something for free, you're not really getting something for free, are you? You're paying something anyway, so you're giving them some money, and they know that, and we know that, and we're all okay with that. I think, you know, we just pick up something, I don't know, a sample pack that you're going to use. You know, don't just buy something just to get the other thing for free that you're not going to use. Yeah, that's just silly. But yeah, you can do that if you want. I'm not going to judge. I'm not judging anyone. No, just don't waste all your money buying stuff you don't actually use to get more stuff that you're not going to use. You know. But Valves looks cool anyway. That's that kind of, what is it, a saturation unit with analog flavour, good old analog flavour. Anyway, number 4 that was. Number 5 is, was this not in the list last week? I think it might have been. Air Music Drum Synth 500 for $9.99, and that's from various retailers, including Audio Deluxe, and I think that one called Don't Crack, which is great because it always flags up my moderation warnings whenever someone mentions it. But yeah, that is Air Music Drum Synth 500. What I've done this time, instead of linking to any of the shops, I actually linked to the post in the Facebook group where they talk about this, because there's a bit of a thread worth reading. I think there are some compatibility issues, like they don't support the latest versions of the iOS for Mac, and there might be some other things. Oh no, and the others, there's various retailers, so there's links to all the other retailers in there. And that's it. That is the top 5 deals of the week this week. You can check out the original poll in the Facebook group, and make sure you do join the group so you don't miss any other awesome deals and freebies, and especially like the flash ones that are only there for 24 hours. You will miss them. They won't make the list if they're only there very briefly. Go back to full screen. Here we go. Yeah, get the exclusives. Use our discount code if you want. Get 30% off Take Pro from Kylum Audio with APG TP30, and get 50% off your shop at Deep Data Loops with the code Audio Plugin Sales. And that's that. Yeah, cool. Thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for being a member of the group. If you are, if you're not, then you should be, obviously. Get in there, our Facebook group. The URL is in the description on the YouTube video, by the way, and it's I share it everywhere, so you can't really you've got no excuse for not knowing where the group is. And do you know what? Even if you're not in Facebook, because it's a public group, even if you don't have a Facebook profile, you can still go there and look at all the deals that have been posted. So you don't even have to actually be a member of the group or have a Facebook profile. You can just go and have a nose anytime you want. So check the link, even if you're not on Facebook. And if you are, join the group. We'll see you there. I'm active in there. We've got a bunch of awesome members, all sort of sharing and helping each other. And it'd be great to see you there too. And that's me done. I think I'm going to call it a day on this and get on with some other work, and hopefully enjoy the weekend. So have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and we'll see you all next week. All right, cheers. Bye-bye.